Welcome to the sign-offs video in our Corridor Go video series. In this video we're going to discuss how to add technician sign-offs, inspector sign-offs, and a second inspector sign-off if this is an RII task. To begin, we have to ensure that the discrepancy is ready for a sign-off. We can see the wrench icon on the discrepancy if it contains parts or services. In this case it is green, indicating that all of the parts and services have been completed for this task. We can also verify the total hours via the actual hours to ensure that all of the appropriate time has been allocated to this task. Once ready to begin the sign-off, we can click on the discrepancy, and once within the discrepancy, we can make sure that all of the information in the removal and installation log has been completed, and then navigate to the sign-offs tab. Once in the sign-offs tab, we need to add a resolution, and we can do so by clicking the Edit button. Here we can add the resolution in the resolutions field and add an additional logbook entry if required. We can go ahead and click Save to save our resolution. And now we can see that as soon as our resolution has been added, our technician sign-off is available. As the technician, I can click the technician button and confirm to apply my sign-off. We can see the sign-off is now available on the left-hand side, and as the technician, I can remove it at any time if I need to make any modifications to this task. Depending on the system settings within Corridor, the technician would also be able to perform the inspection if they are an inspector and have the inspector permissions within the system. We also have the option to require a different inspector if that's a role that you want to apply for the facility. These settings would have to be set within Corridor. To perform the single inspection, we can click the single inspection button and again confirm that we want to apply this sign-off. We can see the single inspection appear right next to the technician sign-off. Similar to the single inspection, the system settings will determine who can perform the double inspection, with most facilities opting to have a different inspector perform that double inspection, as is the case with RII tasks. If I stay logged in as the same user and try to apply this double inspection, we can see that Corridor will not let us proceed. We can see that I'm now logged in as a different user. Now if I go ahead and click the double inspection and confirm the sign-off, I can now see that the second double inspection will appear next to the first one, as well as showing the second inspector's name versus the first. As sign-offs are being added to these discrepancies, we will see the status of each discrepancy change. The status of the discrepancy can be found on the bottom section of the task tile. Once a discrepancy is added to a work order, it will appear in the open status. Once labor has begun on the actual discrepancy, we will see it change to the in progress status, indicating that work has begun. Once labor has been completed and all of the parts and services requests have been fulfilled, the task is then ready for a sign-off. Once the technician has performed the sign-off, if the discrepancy requires a single inspection as well as a double inspection, we will see the waiting inspection/double inspection status appear. If after the technician signs off, the task only requires a single inspection, we will simply see a waiting inspection status. Once the first inspection has been added and a double inspection is required, we will see the task flow into a waiting double inspection status. And lastly, once the double inspection has been added, we will see the task go into a work completed waiting billing status. This last status indicates that work has been done, and billing needs to verify that the pricing is correct. Once a task is completed by the billing department, we will see this task disappear from our view in Corridor Go. In this video, we learned how to add sign-offs to our tasks, including the technician sign-off, the single inspection, as well as the double inspection in the case of RII tasks. We also covered the different statuses of the discrepancies. Thank you for watching, and looking forward to see you in the next video.